Hello everyone, welcome to this channel. If you wish to improve your English, study more English, you are at the right channel. But we need some support, so please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. For today, we're going to learn about life stages. What is life stages? We'll find out soon. But beforehand, I would like you to guess some pictures. Are you good at guessing pictures? Okay, let's see. Check this out.
And so, here is the first picture. Guess it? Here is the clue. Alright, the answer is parents. Now, second picture. Here is the clue. What's the word? Correct. It's child. Next picture. It should be too easy for you. Correct. The answer is baby. What about the next picture? I think this one is more challenging than the previous pictures. So I'll just give you the clue. And the answer is? Correct. The answer is teenager. Okay everyone, I guess this is the last picture that you can guess for today. Altogether there are 4 pictures. And I'd like to remind you that we're going to use these words for the next activity. And just to remind you, our topic today is life stages. If you look at this background picture, you will see a baby and then turning into a child and then getting older into young adult and then adult and then an old man. So this is actually the general idea of life stages. How someone grows, getting bigger, getting taller, and getting more mature. Fortunately, you have learned 4 words before from the previous pictures. They are parent, teenager, baby, and child. And there are more like university student, and then pensioner, and then young adult, and middle-aged person. There are some more words actually, but for today, we're only going to learn these 9 words. Everyone, if you are asked to arrange these words from the earliest, which one will you choose? I think everyone will agree that number 1 will be baby, right? And then when baby grows, it becomes a child and then becomes teenager, next university student, young adult, and then adult, and then parent, next middle-aged person, and finally pensioner. Now we're going to define who are the persons that we can call babies, child, teenagers, or pensioners. Alright, let's start from number 1. Baby is someone who is 0 until 3 years old, while a child is 4 until 12 years old. So you guys are not a baby anymore, you are still a child. Am I right? Because I believe now you are 11 until 12 years old. Some of you can be younger, can be older. And then after this stage, you will grow and become a teenager. There is someone who is 13 until 19 years old. Then after this we have university student, which is 18 until 22 years old. Well, some people start university younger or even older. It depends on the age when you start your school. And then young adult is someone who is 20 to 30. And then young adult who turns into adult, which is 30 years old plus. The same with parent, 30 years old plus. Well, for parent it depends again whether someone is ready or not to build a family and then to have children. But this is only the average age of people, 30 years old. And then middle-aged person is someone who is 40 to 60 years old. Can be your parent or maybe your grandpa, grandma. And then pensioner refers to someone who is over 60 years old. So pensioner is basically someone who has retired from the job. Okay everyone, so this is the life stages, the 9 words that we learned today. I hope you can understand this easier if you know the ages. Then you can compare this with the people around you. You can ask your parents, you can ask anyone at home how old they are, and then you can define whether they are young adult, middle-aged person, or whatsoever. Now, we're going to learn events in someone's life. Special days in someone's life. So there are events that most people do at certain ages. I'll show you pictures and you can follow me and define what is that special day. The first one is start school. Most people today experience this when they are, let's say, 3 or 5 or 7. It depends on which level of school they start. So we can see this as start school. The next one is get a driving license. In Indonesia, you should be 17 years old when you can apply for a driving license. Am I right? Okay, you can check your parents. Now, this one is also very common and almost everyone experiences this when they are 18. Just like what we discussed before. So this is go to university. Well, some people choose not to go to university, but they prefer to get a job. Well, it's their choice, no problem. And then the next one is vote. Vote in an election actually. This is when you choose the president or the governor or even the mayor in your area, which one would you like to be the leader. And in Indonesia, you should be 17. So it seems that 17 is considered to be an age where people move from teenager into young adult. So you are considered to be sort of adult when you are 17 years old. Next one is, can you guess it? Leave home. In some Western cultures, people leave home as soon as they get a job or even they start their university. And in Indonesia, I don't think it happens that much. Well, there are people who leave their home and then try to live independently. But I think for most Indonesian, we just stay until, I don't know, we stay with our parents until we get married or even until the end of the time. Alright, so by the way, there is leaving home, and then the next one is get a job, right? This is something that you need so much, a job. You can do it as soon as you finish your university, in common, of course. You can even start a job at any age actually. And then this one, the romantic picture, go on a first date. This is when people meet someone that they like, and they have a date, they try to know each other. Usually they have dinner, they go to the movie, and anything, can be anything. The next one is to get married. To get married in Indonesia, our government suggested getting married at the age of 30 for the males and 25 for females. Well, it depends on people. The next one is have a baby. Yeah, after they get married, they have a baby, or we can say have children. And then the last one is retire. Retire is when you stop your job. Either you have reached a certain age, like for example for private companies in Indonesia, the employees will stop working, retired at the age of 55. While if you work in the government office, you retired at the age of 60. Again, different countries, different policies. So, everyone, from the words that we learned before about life stages and then especially events, then now we come to fun facts. Now, let's learn, fill in the blank, and then reflect to your own culture. Number one, in some parts of the USA, you can blah 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 marry at 13, 14, 15. What's the answer? Correct. The answer is get married at the age of 14. Well, that's quite surprising, because usually in the developed countries, people don't get married when they are really young. Second, children in Finland don't blah 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 school until they're 7, 8, 9. So they don't start school, correct, until they're 7. As you know guys, that Finland has one of the best education in the world. So they start school at 7. While in Indonesia, you can start when you are 3 years old in kindergarten, if I'm not mistaken, right? Or toddler. Okay. Alright, the third one, in Brazil and Austria, you can blah 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 in an election when you are 14, 16, 7. The answer is you can vote in an election when you are 16. So it's only a year younger than Indonesian people.
Next, number 4. In Niger, you can't blah 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 a driving license until you're 19, 21, 23. What's the answer? Correct. Get a driving license until you're, surprisingly, 23. Yeah, I think it's too old for us, right? Because we can do it at 17 and some of Western culture at 18. Alright, 5. People in Saudi Arabia can't blah 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 on a date before they get a job, married, a driving license. So the answer is, of course, go on a date before they get married. Wow, surprising, right? Okay, number 6 now. Most people can only blah 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 one child in China, Korea, or Japan. The answer is correct. Have one child in China, Korea, or Japan. In China. I think the reason is very obvious, because China has the biggest population in the world, right? Alright everyone, that's all the lesson for today. But before I leave, can you please open your Beyond Book page 6 until 7. Please do exercises 1A, 1B, and 2.
If you follow me in this video, I believe you can answer all the questions. Just in case you miss some questions, you can play the video again and then you can answer. Still, if you cannot, you can ask anyone that you can see. You can even see me and ask me, right? Now, I guess I have to really leave now. Just to remind you, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, or share this video. Don't forget in Mr. B channel. Thank you for your attention. I'll see you when I see you. Bye bye.